Test 1 2, test 1 2. Test 1 2, test 1 2. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm just waiting for the live notifications to go out before we get this party started. I hope wherever you're watching from, you are warm-ish. It is a little chilly in South Dakota today, guys. Like I said, just going to wait for a few more people to get the live notification, and we will start this afternoon party here in Corsica. Hope everyone is having a good day. All right, looks like notifications are going out, so we will go ahead and get started. Good afternoon, guys. It's Bridget with Horse Auctions USA. It's the first weekend of the month, the first weekend of 2025, and we are getting ready for the first 2025 horse sale here at Corsica Horse Sales in Corsica, South Dakota. And it's a little brisk, and if you live up here, then you're well aware of that. So I just wanted to get in here this afternoon, kind of get the camera and the mic set up, and make sure everything is warmed up and ready to go for tomorrow. And then we've got tons and tons and tons of new people on the Corsica page. So welcome, and we're super happy to have you. And we're just going to talk a little bit about the horse sale tomorrow, the schedule and all that good stuff, and online bidding, because that's what I do. So I know there's always lots of questions about online bidding for a lot of people. It's a new adventure, and we're going to try to take some of the guesswork and the questions out. If while we're doing this, because I'm going to walk you through the registration process and navigating the online catalog and all of that, we'll do it step by step. If in the middle of all that, you've got questions, if you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube, wherever you're watching, if you'll pop your question into the comments, I won't necessarily be able to see it right at that exact moment, but before I wrap up this live video, I will check for the questions and try to get all of them answered. And as always, if you make it to the end of this video, and it's usually, these generally run about 15, maybe 20 minutes, depends on how fast I can talk. If you get to the end of it and you still have questions about the online bidding, I am a phone call or a text away. So as you can see, you're looking at the ring right now. We got the heater going. That's what that hum is that you guys can probably hear in the background. Kyle and Pam are getting it nice and warm in here, or as warm as we can have it for the horse sale tomorrow. Super, super excited for the horse sale. We have a really nice set of horses, and we will kind of go through those in the catalog so you can get a look. Hey, good afternoon, Cheese. Well, I am currently looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, about 8 of them. I'm sure there's more to come, but there's 8 in the ring at the moment. So we'll sell some saddles before the horses. Those won't be available for online bidding. But we will start the horses at 12 noon. And if you're watching from out of the area, we are on Central Time here. So as I'm speaking, it is 3:01 in Corsica, just because I know some of us struggle with the time zone. So it is 3:01 local time here. So 12 noon on Saturday is the start time on the horses. Drive safe, Cheese. I'm going to switch your view, guys, so that you're looking at my computer screen. And that way we can kind of go over where to find everything and all of that good stuff. You know, all the important things. So let me switch your view. Hang on one second. There you go. Now you're looking at my computer screen. So first things first, Corsica Horse Sales. If you're watching this feed anywhere than on the Corsica Horse Sales Facebook page, this is what it looks like. And I would encourage you to pop on over here and give this a like. Might even give it a share if you want. Get the word out. So this is where the horses get posted throughout the month. This is where you will see updates, you know, all kinds of good stuff. We'll also, of course, stream live on here. So you can kind of go down through and look at the horses. The direct link to the online bidding catalog, you'll find that here on the page. I'll have it pinned to the top by tomorrow morning so that it will be one of the first things that pops up. There are printed catalogs in the office, but if you want a little sneak peek at those, they've got those pinned here at the top as well. So you can kind of go through the printed catalog, but the online catalog will mirror this, and it will have the videos available as well. So that's what we're going to navigate to. So the online catalog, and even if you're coming in person, this is kind of a good thing to just kind of go over so you know how to look at stuff ahead of time. And oh, before we get in any further, the weather. That's the topic of conversation for obvious reasons. It looks like we're in for some exciting weather in this part of the country this weekend. So online bidders, if this is when online bidding comes in really, really handy. We do not expect anyone to brave ice and or snow to get here and get their horses, promptly Sunday morning. Okay, if travel conditions where you're coming from are going to be in any way, shape, or form dangerous, don't. There's no need. Kyle and Pam are right here. We will lay overboard your animals until it is safe to travel. So for my online bidders that are going to need to travel in to pick them up, please don't panic that you need to get here regardless of rain, sleet, and snow and pick them up. Okay, we will lay overboard them. So on to the online catalog. 2 different ways to get to that, okay? We have an app and you can use the website. If you're planning on using your phone, your tablet, your mobile device, I'm going to encourage you to scope out the app simply because it's very, very easy, very user-friendly, and it fits phones very nicely. You can use the website on your mobile device as well. I'm just a big fan of the app. My users who have it overwhelmingly find it very easy to use. To get it, you can go to the search bar in your Google Play or Apple App Store and just search Horse Auctions USA. That's what our little logo looks like. Or on the device you want to put it on, you can go to horseauctionsusa.com right here, and you'll see a little Our App on the menu bar. And if you click that, it'll give you a direct download link for the proper device. Of course, Apple products, Android over here. So that's the app. The rest of you, again, the link is pinned directly here on the page, right, where it says looking for the online bidding link, or you can open your browser. This will work in all the browsers. I like Google Chrome as it's usually the most up to date, but it'll work in all of them. In your address bar, you are going to type bid, like you're placing a bid, B-I-D, period, horse, auctions, there's an S at the end of auctions, USA.com. From here on out, whether you are on the app or the website, the rest of this is going to be pretty much the same, okay? When you first open the app or first navigate to the landing page of the website, you're going to see a lot of sales because, as our name implies, we're all over the place. In fact, Bobby and Shada are in Ocala, Florida, and a lot warmer than me at the moment. So tomorrow, Saturday, we have 2 different sales going on, okay? And the sales are listed on this page in chronological order. Ocala's on East Coast time. They're going to start first, so that'll be the first sale listed. And obviously, we're not talking about Ocala. We're talking about Corsica. So you're going to go past Ocala to Corsica. So if you're on your browser, it'll be the second one over. You're going to click View Auction under Corsica. And if you're on the app, the only difference here, guys, is that these sales are going to be laid out vertically to fit your phone. So again, Ocala is the first sale of the day. So you're going to just kind of scroll past Ocala, get to Corsica horse sales, and click View Auction. From there, what that's going to do is give you this little index, right? This is an index of the horses that will be offered. And it just gives you one preview photo and a little blurb, right? It's not the whole thing. It's just a little lead in about the horse. If the horse has a video, it's going to tell you the horse has the video, and so on. When you see a horse you'd like to know a little bit more about, you can click on that horse. So we'll click on number 24, Mia. And that's going to bring you the horse's complete listing, right? Here's all of Mia's information. It says Mia has a video, and the video will always be the second thumbnail on the listing, okay? So here's her main picture. I'm going to go over one. Oh, there's her video, and it'll play for you right there in the browser, and then any additional photos. So that's a little bit about how to navigate the browser. Some really exciting horses in this sale, really, really exciting. I do want to show you guys, where is he? Here he is. On a Shining Spark here. This is a family partnership that's being dissolved, so an opportunity the likes of which doesn't come around very often. So pay attention to hip number 45 here. Lots of really cool horses in the sale. Got them all shapes, colors, sizes, disciplines. We do also have a set of colts, all different kinds of colts. I believe most are crossbred, but I think there's some quarter colts as well. This particular set is a set of draft cross babies. So once these babies are tagged, and I'm not sure that this is going to happen today, it might be morning, but anyway, you can kind of take a little sneak peek at them. Like, isn't that a cute sucker? Just kind of go through and look at them. Once they get those babies tagged, I'm going to go ahead and get their lot numbers loaded, so you will be able to bid on the babies online. They will sell at the start of the loose, right? So we're going to sell all of our catalog horses that you see here listed first. Then we'll sell after catalog horses and then loose horses. We don't normally do loose horses online, but when we have colts, there's a lot of people that would like to bid on those online, so they will be available, as will the after catalog horses. You just won't see those horses populate over here on the bidding site until tomorrow morning when we have their actual hip numbers. So let's talk about how to register to bid. You'll notice under each and every horse, it says register to bid. You can click on this lot 0. This is sale information and practice bidding. That's exactly what this lot is. It's got all the basics here, right? Important phone numbers, schedule information, stuff that you will find helpful, but it's also here for you to place some practice bids. So I'm going to click register to bid, and that is going to bring up this window right here. If you're brand spanking new, you've never had an account with Horse Auctions USA, don't put your email and your password in here. That's for my returning users. You brand new users, you're going to go to no account, sign up here, and you're going to click on that, enter your name, your email, a password you can hopefully remember, and click continue. You're then going to need to enter your phone number, your address, and this is very important. You will also have to enter a valid credit or a debit card. A little blurb about that. I really hate that we have to do that, but we are subject to scammers and spammers just like the rest of the world. So we need a way to protect the sale barn and ourselves from that. So you need to put your card in. You need to make sure that you're a real live human over the age of 18 and you can pay for your purchases. When you register to bid, Horse Auctions USA is going to put a $500 pre-authorization on the card. This is not a charge, okay? It is absolutely not a charge. We don't charge you to get a bidder number. It's a pre-authorization like when you rent a car, and it's going to fall off at the completion of the auction. This happens automatically on my end. When it reflects on your bank's end is entirely dependent on your bank, but for most banks, it'll be the next business day, so it will be Monday, okay? But again, it's an automatic on my end. If you have mobile banking, there's a very good chance you'll get a notification that looks like a charge. Again, don't panic. If you actually open your banking up, you'll see it sitting there as pending, right? And sometimes you'll see it there twice. Once as a positive, once as a negative. Some banks, it shows up 3 times, positive, negative, positive. Just don't panic. It's just the way your bank shows stuff, but it's a $500 hold. That's literally all it is. So just be aware of that. Don't get into a panic. If you don't buy anything, you're not going to incur any charges of any kind. My returning users, you guys are going to put your email and your password in to sign in. If you've ever had an account with Horse Auctions USA, whether it's here at Corsica or somewhere else in the country, it's all the same. Okay. If you've had an account with Horse Auctions USA, you're going to sign in. If you forgot your password, don't panic. You can use this little link here to reset your password. If that password reset doesn't hit your email within about 10 minutes, please reach out to me with a text. Let me know what your email is that you need your password reset, and I'll take care of it. 9 times out of 10 when that happens, when you first signed up for your account, and it happens all the time, they mistype something in their email address. So it sends your reset notification off into cyberland, never to be seen again. So again, forget your password, no worries. You can text me. Again, this is Bridget. My phone number's all over the Horse Auctions USA page. Just shoot me a quick text and I'll reset it for you. I'm going to go ahead and get into my bidder account now so that you guys can see how to place bids and what that looks like and all that good stuff. Okay, so we're going to sign in. Okay, so let's pretend that it is Saturday at noon and we've registered and we want to participate live. There's 2 different ways to bid on this platform. You can watch and bid live in real time, just as if you were here in person, or you can place absentee bids and let the computer do the heavy lifting. And we'll go over how to do both of those things. So for my live users, and also just a quick side note, for you folks who have no intention of bidding and you just want to watch, you can do that and you don't need an account, right? You'll be able to watch wherever you're watching right now. So if you're just watching on Facebook or YouTube, you can sure do that tomorrow as well. But you can also watch on Horse Auctions USA without having an account, okay? The only time you need an account is if you want to actually bid. So it's Saturday, it's noon. I want to tune in. First thing I'm going to do is make sure that I'm logged in and my name is up here. Yep. And also, all my little register to bid prompts, now they're telling me I can place bids, right? So I know that I am good to go. So I'm going to click on the first lot that we would be selling. So tomorrow that'll be lot number 1, but today we'll use the practice lot. I'm going to click on that. And I'm going to click this, view live, right? With that, hey, there it is, right? There's the live feed, and that's what it's bringing up for us, okay? So tomorrow, this will be the ring that you're looking at. But we're just going to pretend we're live. So when we're live, if you're there, you're watching a horse in the ring and you want to go back and see what his papers said real quick or anything like that, you can go down here and you can click on that, right? And bring his papers back up and then click right back over to the live. Okay. So if you need to check real quick while the horse is in the ring, like, oh, what did they say the sire was again? You can do that and look at his papers, okay, if they're posted there. You can also, if you're on whether you're on the app or on the computer, you can go full screen with the picture if you want. The only downside to that is once you go full screen, you're going to lose your little bid button. But if you need to, zoom in or something, you can do that. So we're going to pretend we're live and our auctioneer is rapping along doing his thing. And if you can't keep up with the auctioneer, please don't panic. That's my job. Okay. You need to worry about the smaller amount here, right? That's what he's asking for. That's the important piece of information. So we're going to assume he's asking for 1,000. That's what the bid button says here. So I want to place that $1,000 bid. So I'm going to click to bid. And you see how it says confirm bid? I have not yet placed my bid. Okay, that's very important. You have to click again to actually place your bid. So for my live bidder, make sure of that tomorrow. Now there's no question that I am the high bidder, right? It's turned green. It literally says I'm the high bidder. I even have little stars here. Very nice. Okay. So my live bidders, make sure you click twice to bid. What about absentee bidding and how does that work? So why would you use absentee bidding? There's a couple different times. The obvious ones are you simply can't watch live tomorrow, right? If you work and your boss doesn't want you buying horses on company time, that's valid. Maybe you got a family obligation. So you guys, this would be a good choice for you. But the less obvious reasons are as follows. If you live in an area with poor internet and or cell service, depending on how you're going to be bidding tomorrow, you might have some lag. And if you've got some lag, your bids might not get in time. Again, it's an auction, it's fast paced. And we don't want to miss anybody, but it will happen every single sale. Someone will send their bid, they'll click in just as the auctioneer is saying sold. And unfortunately, guys, at that point, it's too late, right? The fat lady has sung, it's over, and you've missed the horse. And I don't want that to happen to anybody. So if you're in an area with poor service, you might think about this absentee bidding that we're going to talk about. I have a lot of folks where that very scenario exists for them. And what they'll do is place those absentee bids ahead of time, and they'll still watch live so they can jump in and increase it if they want, or switch over to live bidding if it goes over and they're like, no, I still want that horse. You don't have to use one or the other. You can use a little combination thereof. With the absentee bidding, like I said, the computer's going to do the work for you, so you don't have to rely on your service where you're at if you're in poor service. So how do we place those? Next to that bid button, you see this little drop down arrow. If I click on it, it's going to bring up this create a max bid. I'm going to click on that, and this is where I'm going to put in the most I want to spend on the horse. Okay. Do not be afraid to put your actual maximum in here thinking the computer's just going to hit you for that. It's not. Okay. It doesn't work that way. I'm going to put in a low maximum here because I would love for my new people to get in and use this practice law and knock me out. So I'm going to put that bid amount here. I'm going to click place max bid. And this is what I want to show you. The computer has registered it. Yep, I've got you down for a maximum of 3,000, but you guys will notice I'm still the high bidder for 1,000. Okay. The computer is only going to raise my bid if someone else comes and bids against me, and it has to. Okay. So I'm telling you that so you're not afraid that the computer is just going to put you to the maximum. That's not how this is designed to work. The computer is going to bid on your behalf by the lowest possible amount to keep you in lead, and it's not going to go over your max. Okay. So if it gets to your max and you're outbid, you're going to get a notification. If you have the app and you have notifications enabled, it'll go right to your phone. If you don't have the app, you'll get an email notification letting you know you've been outbid. So that's how the absentee bidding works. If a horse comes in the ring with an absentee bid, and that horse has an announcement or an observation that is different than the catalog information, so practice horse here comes in and they're like, by the way, he cribs, I'm going to remove any absentee bids that are there, right? I have a little X. It'll say, John Smith has a bid, that's pending. I will X out John Smith's bid because now there's information there that wasn't available when John Smith placed that bid, right? And that's not cool. We don't want to be doing that. So that's a little bit about how to use the bidding platform and all of that. I'm going to switch your view back over to the ring to see if I've got any questions I need to address. And if not, I'm going to let you guys get back to your day, and we'll be back tomorrow. So let me just click on in and see if we've got any questions. Nope, I think we're all good. So that's it. That's all. Thank you, everyone. See you tomorrow. Again, 12 o'clock start time on horses. My name is Bridget. Any problems, any questions, give me a call or shoot me a text. 336 904-8903.